all I can say is, Holy Mother of God, what an episode! DanganRonpa 3 Future Episode 4 is here, and wow, this was one hell of a ride. It was an action-packed episode. I was glued to my monitor watching. So many cool moments. If you have not seen it yet, go do it now. I will be talking heavy spoilers. So, our episode begins with that asshole Yuzo trying to kill Kyoko. Tengan tries to talk him down of it, but Yuzo kicks him away. Also, Mirai tries to defend Kyoko, but fails and falls on her ankle. Here's where we get the first cool scene in this episode. As it turns out, Tengan is a badass. He goes full Master Roshi and we get an awesome fight scene of him and Yuzo. He manages to beat him and they capture him. I was really not expecting this. Tengan is freaking awesome, bravo Kodaka. Now, on what happened to Naegi? Well, Munakata captured him and seems to be using him as bait to get the others to come to him. So Tengan decides to go to Munakata to negotiate with him and help out Naegi. He will go with Asahina. Here we get yet another fight scene, as Tengan is keeping Munakata busy as Aoi carries Makoto away. Meanwhile, Kyoko goes with Mirai, and she wants to investigate the dead bodies. There, they find Koichi. It seems he was waiting for Kyoko. So that means the girl he wanted to see was her, but something does not feel right. All I have to say is, I am happy they are investigating the damn bodies finally. Anyway, we are back with Naegi, which is taking a ride on Miyaja's chair because, as you know, he cannot run. Yuzo spots them and goes after them, as Munakata tells him to do so. Munakata is still fighting with Tengan. Again, this whole thing is just pure awesome. Now we get back into Seiko, Ruruka and Isajoy. If you remember last week, Ruruka and Isajoy got Seiko mad, and she went full beast mode on them. Well, Ruruka and Isajoy are still trying to get away from her. They try to block her up with bombs, but it does not work. They get to a point where they try to stop Seiko with a steel door, but she is too strong. She is actually starting to bend the door. She really wants to kill them. In this episode, we learn more information on why they hate each other so much, as we learn the three of them were expelled from Host Peak Academy. They blame each other for this. At one point, they were friends because Ruruka calls her Seiko-chan. Anyway, Isajoy picks Ruruka up and they keep running away. Now, getting back at the Munakata and Tengan fight, which is still really awesome, Tengan actually sacrifices his hand in order to get close to Munakata and kill himself with him. But it does not work as Munakata survives the fall. But Tengan gets stabbed by a metal rod. It seems he will die, but who knows. It seems Munakata is willing to listen to Tengan, and he wants to know what he's thinking. This episode made me understand Munakata better, and I think this could be the start of a change for the good. Now, Miyaja, Aoi, and Makoto are hiding, but Miyaja feels somebody following them, so she decides to go stop them. So we get a fight scene of Miyaja versus Yuzo, and she uses all her arsenal in her shirt to try to stop him. There are missiles everywhere, but they don't work. But as she's about to use her final weapon, Yuzo kicks her in the face and she falls to the floor. What comes next is the most awesome thing in this series so far, because we find out that Miyaja is a robot under the control of the one and the only Monakatowa, the second Junko Enoshima. So yes, the anime just went full Ultra Dispergus on our faces and it's freaking awesome. You have no idea how I reacted when I saw Monaka show up. My sister even came to the room to see if I was alright. But also, I am sad that Miyaja was not real. I did like her. Or could it be the real one still out there? Now, the big question is, what does this mean? Well, it means that Team Komaru will show up in this anime, and that got me really excited. But also, can we be sure Monaka is really the big bad of this series? Or is someone even bigger pulling the strings? Because it seems a little too early for us to learn this. Also, if she's here, does this mean Nagito is behind her? Because if you remember, we got this Monaka thanks to Nagito. So anyone that dies in this game is also thanks to him. More reason for me to hate the guy, oh well. one more thing, we still have the 16th person to look forward to. We don't know who it could be. The ride is far from over, as the episode ends with Monaka. Anyway, that's episode 4 of Future. It was one hell of a solid episode. So that's why I will be giving DanganRonpa 3 Future episode 4 a solid 5 out of 5. Holy shit, Monaka. Also, I was right and nobody died this week, so yay me. Now, did you guys watch the episode? If so, tell me in the comments below. Also remember to leave a like and check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel. This is Baldwin, see you guys next time, bye.